Good afternoon, Year 7. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Now, welcome to our Best Montessori Distance Learning e-portal. In continuation with this chapter, Fire in the Forest, last time we had a class of English in which I had started this chapter, Fire in the Forest, and I had explained you about the chapter also. And I gave you few questions also. Two questions I gave you regarding this chapter. We had discussed many word meanings also of this chapter, and I discussed one general question also with you, like what are the effects of fire on the flora and fauna of the forest. Now, in continuation with the exercise of this chapter only, I am going to discuss few questions with you which I am going to give you in the homework. So let us start. Now, I want to discuss the 2 or 3 questions with you which I will be giving you for doing in the homework. So let us start with those questions. Now, first question is, the deer signaled to her fawn the immediate danger at several stages of the story. Describe the various stages. Read the question very carefully. I am reading for you once again, slowly. The deer signaled to her fawn the immediate danger at several stages of the story. Describe the various stages. What is asked in the question? That the mother deer had smelled the danger of the fire in the forest. Now that mother deer wanted to tell to her fawn that there is fire in the forest and we have to escape from that fire. What is asked in the question is that what lines in the story are telling you about this, that mother wanted to tell to her fawn about the danger of fire in the forest. Now for this you have to read the chapter very carefully. I am giving you 1 or 2 hints, like there is a line in the chapter, the hen sprang sharply to her fawn and mushed him to his feet. The hen sprang sharply to her fawn and nudged him to his feet. Means the mother deer just jumped towards her fawn and started snipping the feet of the fawn so that fawn may stand up and start walking. Like this, you have to go through the chapter and find out the various sentences. One hint I have given you, like this sentence in the chapter is telling you that mother wanted to tell the fawn that there is danger in the forest, so he should try to stand so that they may run away from the fire in the forest. Like this, you have to find out 2 or 3 sentences from the chapter and you have to explain those lines in hardly 1 or 2 lines. Like this line, she forced her baby on with rough bites, nipping his soft flesh. Then these lines also are telling what? The mother deer forced her baby on with rough bites. She started nipping the soft flesh of the fawn. No doubt fawn was her baby, but she wanted to protect her, so she started nipping so that fawn may be hurt and may try to stand up. So like this, you have to find out the lines from the chapter, write the line and then explain that line in 1 or 2 lines. Then second point, I have told you again, this she forced her baby on with rough bites, nipping his soft flesh. You will explain these 2 lines. Like this, you will get 2 more lines from the chapter. For that, you have to read the chapter carefully. You will get it. So in total, you will get 4 points from the chapter. So for this answer, you are going to get 4 points from the chapter. 2 points I have already discussed with you. 2 you will find yourself. For this, you have to read the chapter carefully. Okay. Now, the next question is, write down the sentence from the passage that tells us that even when the adult deer sensed danger, the fawn just wanted to have fun. Again, you have to find out the lines which will prove that fawn's nature was very playful. Mother deer had smelled the danger. She wanted the fawn to run, but fawn was in a mood to play. You have to find out the sentences from the chapter which will describe this thing. And for this I am going to give you a hint. Like there is a line in a chapter. He gave a little frisky jump and fell over. He gave a little frisky jump and fell over. He got up again and came playfully towards her. So when Mother Deer was trying to make the fawn stand up, what fawn was doing? He was in a mood of play. He just gave a frisky jump and then fell over. He was in a mood of play. So these lines are depicting. The next question is, why do you think the deer knew the area around the river well? Yes, you have to think. Why do you think when the deer reached the river area, why do you think the author or the writer has written that the deer knew this area well? Use your common sense. Yes, it might be that the deer, because they are roaming in the forest whole day long, so might be that that area the deer is visiting very frequently. That is why the deer might know that area very well. Then next is, explain in your own words how the deer and the fawn escaped from the fire. You have to write only in about 40 words. So be careful. You have to just describe how at last the deer and the fawn escaped from the forest, how they protected themselves from the fire in the forest. Hardly you have to write 40 words, means you have to describe the last incident when they reached the river pool and how they escaped themselves from the fire in the forest. So these 4 questions I am going to give you in the homework. I have given you the hints. Please read the chapter and write the answers in your own words. These 4 questions you will do in your English copy. Next is, I am going to give you 2 exercises also. First exercise will be, I am going to give you 2 exercises. First exercise will be the grammar part which you have already done, that is past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. How to write a sentence in a past perfect tense? Simply you have to remember one golden rule. How to write the sentence in a past perfect tense is, you will use had plus past participle. Of the verb. So how you can change a sentence into past perfect tense? You will use had plus past participle of the verb, which we have already done in the grammar part, if you remember. Okay, now for example, I went to see Devashi, but she was not there. Now in the bracket, the words given are, she gone played tennis. You have to make a sentence using these words, she gone played tennis. But which type of sentence? You have to make a sentence in past perfect tense. So how we can make in past perfect tense? By using had plus past participle of the verb. Okay. So how we will make it? She had gone to play tennis. Had, and what is a past participle of gone? Gone only. So she had gone to play tennis. Like this, 3 or 4 more sentences are there. You have to change it into the past perfect tense. Same way, you will use had plus past participle of the verb. For example, second example I am giving you. He not see a game in 3 years. The words given to you are, he not see a game in 3 years. You have to change it into past perfect tense. Past perfect tense means you have to use had plus past participle of the verb. Now here the verb is see. So past participle of the verb will be seen. So and you have to use had. So what will be the sentence? He had not seen a game in 3 years. I hope you must have understood that you have to change this exercise I am going to give you. You have to change it into past perfect tense. For changing into past perfect tense, you will use had plus past participle of the verb. See the verb, change it into the past participle and plus use had. 2 examples I have given you. And next exercise which I am going to give you is yes, there is one table in which male and female of the animal and the group of the animal's name is given. In that table, everything is given. Animal, what is the male animal, name of the male animal, what is the name of the female animal, what is the name of the young ones, and what is the name of the group of the animals. Full table I will be giving you. You have to read that table thoroughly and answer the questions which will be given below that table. It will be very easy. There will be no problem for you. Just you have to go through the table thoroughly. So this much exercises I am going to give you today. All 4 questions and 2 exercises. I hope you must have understood how to do these 4 questions and 2 exercises. You will do it in your English 1 copy. Okay children, I hope you must have understood, and still if you will be having any problem, you are most welcome to ask. Okay.